Right. Who uses that? Billy. Right. S-E-double-L-I. Make the partner. Face the chef. Get one off. No. That's right. I'm taking a part. I have no idea what's really frustrating. Oh my god, it's friggin' eyebrows. No, I'm not. Oh, okay.
Don't be scared and don't be shy. I wanna take you around the globe tonight. One way ticket to Mexico, and from there's where we make it up as we go.
The way that you're moving, don't know how you do it, but it's got the flowers inside of me blooming. Like, hey-oh, let it throw me away, hey-oh. No need for improvement, you already do it the way that I like, I've been getting into it. Like, hey-oh, let it throw me away, hey-oh.
Darling, lightning, then you'll find me dancing until the daylight comes. Just take my hand and trust in the timing. Perfect hearts beating as one.
She got this look, she got me hooked. She got me tossing and turning, I think she got me shook. Don't know what she got me on the hash, because it got me showing off my affections in public. I won't, I know, you think you condone it. Same time, really feeling in this damn moment, I'm on it, she's on it. At the late night, till the phone, they were boning. You know what I really wanna do?
Give me something that'll change my mind up. I don't wanna be caught up. Deep down, let's take your time and let me tell you I'm not a fan of it. Give me something that'll pop. We're not like actually, we got heights to reach, we got sights to see, and I'll need someone who lets me be me. Let 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 me be me.
Don't be scared and don't be shy. I wanna take you around the globe tonight. One way ticket to Mexico, and from there, swear we make it up as we go.
The way that you're moving, don't know how you do it, but it's got the flowers inside of me blooming. Like, hey oh, let it blow me away, hey oh. No need for improvement, you wanna do it the way that that I like, I've been getting into it. Like, hey oh, let it blow me away, hey oh.
Darling, like me, then you'll find me dancing until the daylight comes. Just take my hand, and trust in the timing. Perfect timing as one.
내가 속여주는 그 손에 도끼가 기댈 때 소리와 난 말세 I'm mine 혼돈한 대화 소리가 스르다게 아다시고 사사스를 빼먹을 거니
She got me hooked, she got me tossing and turning, I think she got me shook. Don't know what she got me on the hash because it got me showing off my affections in public. I wanna, I love it, the way you control it. Change how I really feel in this damn moment, I'm on just lonely. At the late night, the phone, they were rolling. You know what I really wanna do?
Give me some little change my mind up. I don't wanna be caught up. Deep down is taking time, and let me tell you, I'm not a fan of it. Give me some little pop. We're not like actually, we got heights to reach, we got sights to see, and I'll need someone who lets me be me. Let 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 me be me.
Again, don't be shy. Wanna take you around the globe tonight. One way ticket to Mexico. Maybe make it up. You to me, Alistair. Hello, it's nice to meet you. And you know me where I am. I know how I got here, but I'm starting to understand. Wrong among the angels, you guys just fine with me. Ended up there at high school, and now I'm going for my degree. Hey, so you just got in my way. See, I'm gonna feel your pain. You only just a little bit does that make me insane. When you say since I expired, yeah, I got to retire. Whatever power to, but only you and entertaining fun. Women, do I know you? Do I know women mine? Not too early and only meeting a second time. We're such fun together. We only need one tiny question. Tell me, do you demons bleed? Get in my way. I can feel your pain. You know it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? And this thing is unexpired. I want to retire. Bring your power to bring all of you in entertaining fun.
Maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane?
Hang on. Hello, Carly.
Welcome. I am Cat79 Scotty. I am a Scottish disabled Marxist. I think I might have burnt out my actual speakers on my laptop, which is not good. I have company. I will go to my actual chat. Give me a second, I'm going to my chat on my phone. Gimme. Oh crap. Ah! Reverb. Gimme. Nope. I do, yes. First language. Hello, Carly. Welcome. Would you like a link to my Discord? I am Numpty Woman over there because Numpty. And Numpty's a great Scottish word. Give me a second, I'll put the Discord link in chat. Give me my Discord. Give me a second. Invite. Copy link. Haha. There you go, Carly. Feel free to go over to Numpty Woman Discord. Oh, I'm also a Scottish Green Party member. Hello. You can think of me as like a Marxist or an eco-socialist. Ooh. Cool. I will join. Welcome. I'm currently doing research for the 3 candidates that we're putting up for the Glasgow Holyrood. It's the Scottish elections next year. Whatever the hell I am. Correct, King. Rejoice, comrades. King of Silver River is here. Hi, King. Oh, yeah. Christ, when did I get affiliate? I've been affiliate for like 6 months. So, rejoice. Partner? Who knows when? Hello, King. How is the weather in your locale? It is quite good here today. It's that kind of rain that gets you wet, basically, up here, and the temperature has dropped. Thank fuck. Seriously, I sweat at the best of times. I can't be doing with fiery yellow bastard torturing me on a daily basis. Fuck that. No, 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 no. So do I, actually. You can either thank or blame Storygirl for that. Our lovely based Australian anarchist. The lovely. You can also pin it on either Lexi Bat or Kai over at Proudly Radical. All 3 of them, mostly. Because they are base people. because I don't know how to do them yet. I've been doing this for pretty much a year now. It will be a year on the 7th of July. How much money do you like? I'll have to wait until my next benefit payment, which will be 27 days from now in July. So 24. 1st of July, 8th. 1st of July, 8th, 15, 22, 22nd of July. Oh, Christ. Oh, thank you so much. I got this one free gratis. It is the best for bonking the fash. Go. That was Daydream Beyond that gave me that one. Look at frying pan that bonks the fash. I do love it. They didn't charge me anything either. I have given them 2 subs to, well, Raptor and James from the motherfucking internet based. I do love James. He is good. Where's that one from? Give me that. Oh my god. Oh, my favourite lesbian. I like that one. I need to congratulate her on that. Oh, I like that one. It was really good. Hang on. Oh my god. John the Duncan is asking us Patreons a question and giving us the draft for his upcoming video. When corporations sue states. They shouldn't be allowed to do that, basically. In my honest opinion. Is that James as well? That is James as well. Oh, epic. Epic. He asked me, John the Duncan's Scottish, by the way, if you didn't know that. Give me a second. Yes, ah! No. Hello, Carly. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Numptyverse. I post on it at least 3 or 4 times a day. You are welcome. You are in now. Rejoice. Post anything in which you want. Policy ideas for green policies, if you like. Or, what else do we need? Ways to combat tangerine ballbag or tangerine menace, if you wish. Cool. Geez, a second. Ha! Cool. Hello, hello. My speakers keep on cutting out on me, so we'll just go through news. Oh, poor kitty. Go see to Kitty. Give Kitty a scratch for me. On this. Oh, it's this one. Have I not taken the one? Maybe it's good that I cover this again. King, this might hit on you as well. Hello. Insurance industry is silent over whether it lobbied DWP to cut disability benefits. If they're making that headline, we know where their intentions lie, don't we? Major insurance companies, including one that spent years lobbying the government to tighten eligibility for out-of-work disability benefits, have refused to say if they pushed the government to introduce controversial cuts to one of those benefits. That paragraph alone shows where their intentions lie, doesn't it? Oh, bye-bye. Thank you for dropping by. Much appreciated. Have a good day. Feel free to come back. Bye, Carly. Not one of 7 companies approached by Disability News Service, DNS, agreed to answer questions over the last month on whether they welcome planned reforms to contributory benefits, including new style employment and support allowance. Can you hear this? They don't give a fuck. One of the companies, Unum, spent years pushing reforms that would later be closely linked to the deaths of many ESA claimants and to harming the health of countless others. 333,000 people died under the coalition government. Piss off, Gideon Osborne, you absolute fucking monster. That's when they were instituted 2010, essentially. Starving, killing, otherwise slighting the most vulnerable people in the population. Fuck off, Osborne, you're a ghoul. If you want, I can help. Or I can be a proofreader for you if you like. I am here. Disabled researchers and activists showed in the early 2010s how Unum spent years undermining the social security system to try and boost the market for its own income protection insurance policies. Capitalist fucking go. Capitalism sucks. Full stop. The government's Pathway to Work Green Paper proposes replacing New Style Job Seekers Allowance and Employment Support Allowance benefit that are only open to those with a certain period of national insurance credit. You have to be over 25 years contribution based, either through employment or just like job seekers. Ghoulish. With a new employment insurance paid at the current ESA rate, which is shit. They're basically denying us our basic living conditions, not being able to support a household, basically trying to starve us and kill us. Delightful. But employment insurance will be time limited, which will mean that disabled people who would currently receive contribution-based ESA indefinitely, if assessed as having limited capability for work and work-related activities, that's the two different groups that most disabled people get put in, will only be able to receive the new benefit for a limited time period. Delightful. Where do I go and scalp these bastards? You're meant to protect the most vulnerable in society, you bastards. After that period has ended, the Green Paper suggests this could be after 6 months. You're allowed to eat for 6 months, fuel your house, gas, electricity, broadband, pay for your home insurance, car, fuel for car and shit like that. But after 6 months, no. To work, prole. Seriously, these people need redacted. Six months. If this carries on, I might get activated more. They will have to claim universal credit, which itself being reformed to make disability-related top-up less generous. Correct. Although details have yet to be confirmed. Not now. This is a few months old, this story. And where nearly all disabled recipients are set to face conditions and potential sanctions. I would come after you if I was physically capable of doing it, Liz Kendall. I knew Rachel Reeves as well. We need to educate people. The government says these reforms will make the contributory system simpler and significantly more pro-work. You can't force us back into work. Some of us aren't physically capable. Fucking listen to us. You can't force us back into work because a good number of us will actually get damaged. Will get worse. Our health will fucking nosedive. You're not going to force me back into work. I am not physically capable of doing it. How loud do I have to scream? Christ's sake. by removing the difference in treatment between job seekers and those considered unable to work for health or disability reasons. You are not doing that. You are targeting people like me across the land. But also removing the financial incentive to be considered unable to work. Don't take away our fucking money. That's what we fucking need to actually exist in this capitalist fucking hellhole. So you just want to starve us and deny us our medicine. Delightful. Thanks. Fuck. It will also mean that almost all disabled people and people with long-term health conditions who receive the new unemployment insurance would have to take part in a tailored employment support. That's basically forcing people to go and work in Asda, Tesco, Amazon fulfillment centres, or Royal Mail, forcing the most disabled people with long-term health conditions who have had them since they were fucking 10 years old to do manual work. Delightful. They better not piss me off. I will go and actually buy myself a katana again, because I know how to use it. Although it claims there will be appropriate exemptions, don't fucking believe yous. But the introduction of these reforms and the greater pressure on newly disabled people, because there was a fucking pandemic, to engage with Department of Work and Pensions are likely to increase demand for disability insurance, otherwise known as income protection, basically forcing us to borrow money from capitalist fucking bastards. Policies sold by some of the country's biggest insurance companies. Delightful. God almighty. These policies provide a regular income if someone is unable to work due to disability, illness, or injury. But that cuts out after 12 months. So after those 12 months, if you qualify for this insurance payout or insurance support, it ends after a year. So after that year, what? We starve. Beg, borrow, steal. Just fucking end me. Fuck it. It is likely that at least some insurance companies will have pushed Labour and previous governments to introduce these reforms, something DWP failed to deny this week. Their silence is damning, isn't it? But when Disability News Network approached some prominent insurance companies selling these policies in the UK, none of them would discuss the government's reform or say whether they had lobbied DWP ministers or civil servants to introduce such policies. I say again, their silence is damning. Inham said it won't be able to provide commentary for your article, as its communication team was pretty swamped at the moment. Bollocks. Have you said it was not something that they would comment? Again, their silence is damning. Give me fuck off. I go to see my haematologist tomorrow at 2:30. I will tell everyone once I get back. Hit me up if you need any talking points, by the way. Royal London has said it had not been able to find someone to cover these questions for you. Also bollocks. A Zurich spokesperson said, as far as I'm aware, we haven't engaged with any lobbying. Don't believe you, Zurich. When asked to check with the senior people in the organisation to comment on the reform, she did not respond further. Legal in General did not respond to repeated requests for comments. The silence is damning. Vitaly said that it would not be able to share any comments at this time. Their silence is damning. LV or Life and Pensions did not respond to repeated requests for comments. Their silence is damning. This week, Department for Work and Pensions refused to say if it was lobbied by insurance industry to introduce these changes, or if it believed the industry would benefit from its cuts and reform to contributory-based benefits. Give me a second. Super Happy has brought me some food through. Give me a bit of pasta.
And a bit of sausage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Homeless! Oh my god.
Something wrong? Bit hot, is it? Funny. Or spicy?
Super Hubby is an evil bastard. He just... Oh, fucking hell, that is spicy fucking pasta. Bad Super Hubby, bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Bad Super Hubby, bad. He needs scalped. More. I need more liquid. Ah. Oh, Christ, I'm fucking sweating now. Straw poll for the child, not to an actual poll. Is Super Hubby a bastard? Too spicy. He's evil. spicy. Oh look, Super Hubby is texting me he has 3 chilies in that pasta dish. Scalped. Oh, don't get me wrong, I did used to eat spicy as fuck curries and spicy as fuck Chinese meals as well. I can't handle it anymore. I love the mouthfeel and the sudden burst of heat and stuff, but the lower GI tract hates me for it. Because years of using NSAIDs have destroyed my lower GI tract. Delightful. For fuck's sake, I used to eat fowl for crying out loud. Too spicy for me now. Oh god, that's going to hurt in like half an hour. This week, DWP refused to say if it was lobbied by the insurance industry to introduce these changes, or if it believed the industry would benefit from its cuts and reforms to contributory-based benefits. But the department did insist that it had not been influenced by the insurance company. Bollocks. Bollocks. Don't believe them. It is unclear what will happen to the existing claimants of employment support allowance and job seekers allowance. I think I can speculate on that, really. Asked in a written question by the SDLP MP Claire Hanna, that's the basically left-leaning Northern Ireland Member of Parliament. She is good, actually. She is doing good work. How many current recipients of contributory-based ESA ministers expected to transfer to the new unemployment insurance? Oh, fucking hell, Stephen Thames again. The Minister for Social Security and Disability, this man is a wank, said this week no decisions have yet been made about transitioning existing claimants of ESA and GSA to the proposed unemployment insurance, and therefore an estimate cannot be provided at this stage. Think of that what you will. I've got my opinion. Edward, a wheelchair user who took part in Fight for Life's anti-cuts die-in protest outside Tate Modern this week, see separate story, and who also relies on ESA, said the idea that it was going to be replaced with really scary and would be toxic and painful for a lot of disabled people. It's going to be devastating and possibly make people unalive themselves, let's put it that way. So, yes, truly, truly fucking despicable. He said it made perfect sense that the insurance industry would have been pushing for such changes to contributory-based ESA. Yes, it does. It does make perfect sense. And this government hasn't been lobbied by them, obviously. Even if we asked them, said, why would we do that? We love everyone in the UK. Bollocks. No, you don't. I forget how long this one is. Well, I got it. I will be back momentarily, comrades.
Stop breaking the wall.
Rejoice, comrades, I am back. Please work this time. Huh.
100 Americans versus 100 Brits. Who wins? Anyone else just really sick of seeing that?
100 Brits versus 100 Americans.
100 Americans versus 100 Americans.
The Brits don't understand how many flavors of fuck around and find out America has.
Proud to be an American.
Now this whole trend that's happening, who wins, the Americans or the Brits, just getting a bit out of hand. As a Brit, I wish we never even got involved in this with them, because now it's just become really cringe to be a part of. And I held my hands up for contributing to it. I'm sorry, I should have read the situation a bit better. I wasn't expecting it to become what it's become. I'm not even fucking about the who wins part anymore. The annoying part is the arguments that are being made to why America would win. And it's got to the point where it's just getting too much. So now we have a shit ton of videos out there of Americans making absolutely no fucking sense at all.
I just saw a
Darling! That might work. I have an idea. Rejoice, comrades! The based Canadian has arrived. Hi, Igloo. How you doing? I think I might have burnt out my speakers on my laptop, which is not good. Is that one of your... I'm sure that's one of your own emotes. Is that one of your own emotes? Oh no, it's a purple one. Okay. That is getting pinned. Yes, 20 minutes is what? No. Rejoice. Thanks, Nicola. I could play the video and use my phone so you can actually hear what he's saying. That might work. Let's try it.
video that said 100 Americans versus 100 British people.
Already it's like, don't even bother explaining, mate.
Go back.
100 Americans versus...
I will be using this chat. instead of the phone. Go. I'll check. Oh, yeah. Right up, no, oh. Notifications. Oh, that's fine. Cancel it. The end. Go. Oh, that's one.
Is anyone else just really sick of seeing that?
100 Brits versus 100 Americans.
The 100 Brits. Who wins? Anyone else just really sick of seeing that?
100 Brits versus 100 Americans.
100 Americans versus 100 Americans.
Brits don't understand how many flavors of fuck around and find out America has.
Proud to be an American.
Now this whole trend that's happening, who wins, the Americans or the Brits, just getting a bit out of hand. As a
You just don't realise how many different flavours, accents or nuances most Brits have of FAFO. Really, you don't. We have been a nation for over 1,000 fucking years. How many ways do you think Fuck Around and Find Out is capable here in your homeland? Seriously, some of these Americans don't realise this. To all my based American comrades, I am not including you in that statement because some views are enlightened, forward-looking, progressive people. This is coming from a former trot and a current Marxist. Seriously, why do you think the fucking empire existed for 400 fucking years? Lots of people fucked around and found out. That's including my own government. Get wrecked.
I wish we never even got involved in this with them, because now it's just become really cringe to be a part of. And I held my hands up for contributing to it. I'm sorry, I should have read the situation a bit better. I wasn't expecting it to become what it's become. I'm not even fucking about the who wins part anymore. The annoying part is the arguments that are being made to why America would win. And it's got to the point where it's just getting too much. So now we have a shit ton of videos out there of Americans making absolutely no sense at all.
I just saw a video that said 100 Americans versus 100 British people.
Already it's like, don't even bother explaining, mate. I can just tell this is going to be a fucking headache.
You know the Americans would win. Are you kidding me? We literally hate British people with a passion for no reason.
What, and we just fucking adore you, do we?
Actually,
One Scottish woman against 100 Americans. Who's going to win? This Scottish woman, obviously, because snark. And I am fucking awesome with a saber and épée and a fucking katana. Come at me.
actually, there's very valid reasons. First of all, y'all come in here and you say, why is there so much soda?
We don't say that. I don't think I've ever said that when I go over there. Believe me, there's way more bigger things that hit you as a culture shock than how much soda there is. Like, why is New York City actually a shithole that's full of scary homeless people that just shout at you all the time? Or why is it when you buy anything from the shop, the tax gets added to the price when you go to pay for it? It's a piss take. You buy your drink and you're like, oh, it's $2, that's not bad. And then when you go to pay for it, it's now $5. No matter what you buy, the end price is always going to be a surprise. I can't imagine what it's like to do your weekly or monthly shop in America. How can you keep track of how much you've spent when the price that's been advertised isn't the price? There's also a lot more we think of when we get there, but I'm going to keep all that shit in my back pocket for when I need to use it. And I can't imagine it's going to be too long until I do.
When it's literally the soda freaking aisle, dum-dum. Like, are you kidding me?
It's crazy I was trying to prove that America would win whilst coming across like the biggest pussy I've ever seen in my life.
What do you mean, dum-dum?
That's exactly what I mean. You are the explanation to why we would win. Imagine being in the front line, finally ready to go to battle after all this anticipation. So both sides, they're pretty nervous, they're feeling the pressure. Then this fucking sausage comes out with,
Come on, dum-dums.
then all of the UK would feel a sudden sigh of relief knowing that there's absolutely fuck all to worry about. We're just like, boys, it's gonna be a good night tonight.
And you can't make an original joke for shit. Like, y'all's food is so bad. And all y'all have to say is, well, at least I don't get shot up in mathematics.
And there it is, that's great, honestly, I knew it wouldn't take long. So he's talking about us bringing up that little school shooting
No, wrong. Thank you. Try Scottish food. It absolutely fucking bangs. Try a haggis. Try black pudding. Try white pudding, English invention to counter black pudding, obviously, but it's still kind of delicious. Come after me. We made Scotch broth. What do you think most of your healthy, soul nourishing soups are based on? It's Scottish cuisine. Mince and tatties, anyone? Haggis, napes and tatties fucking bangs. Christ's sake.
problem they have over there. He called our food bland and said all we have to say back is, oh, at least we don't have to worry about getting shot up in the school. This is where he's mistaken. It's not all we have to say, it's all we need to say. What else needs to be said? If we're arguing about which country is better, which is essentially what this is turning into, your reason is because our food's bland, and we say, okay, nice one, you have to risk your child's life every time you send them to school. I get a lot of comments in my previous videos where I joke about school shootings saying, oh no, you shouldn't talk about that, it's a serious matter. Yeah, I agree, stop fucking shooting them then. To make out like joking about it is worse than actually fucking doing it. Don't worry about the jokes, worry about the actual problem, it'd be a fucking start.
That doesn't even happen. Well, like, really a lot.
There have been 23 school shootings in the United States so far this year as of May 13. 15 were on college campuses and 8 were on K-12 school grounds. So let me paraphrase that for you. You're full of shit. The fact is literally a Wikipedia dedicated to mass shootings in America is crazy, and that's just in 2025. We've just passed halfway in the year and they've already managed to build up a list of mass shootings, and they always say it's not the guns that's the problem, it's the people that you give them to. Yeah, that's exactly the issue. Americans are the people. Shootings are happening every day and they're still like,
yeah, but we have freedom and rights.
They've got to put this perception of themselves aside for a second and just face the facts. The guns, they've got to go, come on. You see, I've come to the acceptance that the UK is slowly turning to shit. I really have, and that's the main difference. We're not in denial, you lot are. Well, most of you. I know there's Americans out there with common sense, obviously, but these ones here don't do you any favours.
Plus, do you guys forget that we have the right to bear arms? We all got guns. Like, I don't own a gun, but like...
Believe me, mate, we can tell. The gun would fire you. It'd just shoot it and be like,
oh my god, it's so loud. Can I make mine pink and sparkly?
I've actually shot a gun in America before. It was in Arizona, I think. If I have the video, I'll play it now.
Oh my god, it's so loud. Can I make mine pink and sparkly?
I've actually shot a gun in America before. It's definitely an experience, and it's funny because the family who I did it with, there was a dad and he brought his son with him. Little did I know, his son had his own sniper. You know, it's just something that you need at that age. The gun was bigger than him. Father and son time in America as your dad teaching you how to shoot a fucking gun. It's kind of cool, but a bit backwards, isn't it?
All I'm saying is, give us 5 minutes. Honestly, I think 50 Americans versus 100 British people, we could still take them. I don't even know if we would lose anyone, to be honest. Like, if we get to pick, we would totally be able to win.
And you're basing this off the fact that you hate us. We think you have a lot of soda and you have guns. You've just said a fuckload of nothing and gone,
see? That's why I would win.
You've convinced nobody. If anything, you've probably swayed them.
I say again, 100 Americans against me, I would win. On snark alone, really. If you invite weapons into this debate, I will take all of yous, obviously. Just give me 100 chuds and I will educate them on their feelings. The rest I will leave unsaid. Think of that what you will. You keep on forgetting. You think you're addressing just the English. No, you're not. You're addressing Scots as well, by the way. God damn it.
Hands of a lot of Americans. Like, surely they'll watch that and go, y'all, I'm just saying, the UK might actually win.
They said who would win, 100 British versus 100 Americans.
Fucking hell, this guy's a complete polar fucking opposite of the one we just watched, from voice to appearance. But I'm sure the argument will still be the same.
And I'ma just tell you, if you go get 100 of the baddest of the bad from the hoodest of the hood, from both places, y'all ass cooked.
So it's going down the hood route, is he? Because you're not meant to fuck with anyone from the hood, are you? Because they're all so tough and gangster, with the guns stuffed down the waistband, with the jeans that fall halfway down their ass. Nowadays, this whole idea of the hood is just something people are trying to hold on to, because it sounds really cool if you say you're from the hood, doesn't it? But why don't we just look at it for what it actually is? An area populated by people who want to kill each other and carry around guns, because they've built this whole gangster culture where you need a gun to fucking survive there. I don't entertain that shit, and I don't buy the whole idea of the hood anymore. How about you learn to get along with each other first before you start talking about fighting the UK? We wouldn't even have to actually do anything to beat you. We'd just say to one of you, here, he called your mum a fat slag. And because they've all been brought up in this environment where you're not meant to be disrespected, they'd all just fucking shoot each other.
The fuck you say about my mama, bitch?
And we'll just sit back with a pint and watch the madness. But don't get it twisted, I know how bad the hood actually is. I've been to one in Philadelphia and they are 10 times worse than a council estate, believe me. Like, it's not even a comparison, they're fucking grim. There's just homeless and druggies fucking everywhere. It's not nice, it's actually quite sad.
Now, if we're talking about 100 accountants, or like 100 swim teachers, or like 100 gym teachers, then I don't know. But if we just talking about we finna go get 100 from the hood and 100 from the hood, be so serious. Y'all niggas running around with fucking knives.
I think Americans have this image that we're all just walking around carrying knives like they do guns, but it's nowhere near the same scale. When you see knife crimes that happen in the UK on the news or something, this is from a small percentage.
Be so serious. Y'all niggas running around with fucking knives.
I think I'm going to be repeating myself quite a lot here. 100 Americans against me, I'd win. Not against my enlightened individuals like Avalon of Babylon, Soup for My Breadline, Raptor Blue, Shanna Cranky Pants, Queen Laura. They're base individuals. They'd be on my side, supporting this Scottish madwoman. How many different ways do I need to say this?
Of people that actually do that, and the rest of the population fucking hate that percentage. Like, I'm not just gonna sit here and justify it by going, yeah, but knives are better than guns, like they're both just as bad. But that's what I'm saying, we're not in denial, you are. You lot actually brag about having guns, we're ashamed of having knife crimes. We say you have school shootings, and instead of simply agreeing with the problem, there's always a yeah, but there's no but about it. Guns are legal over there, they're illegal over here. We don't have school shootings, you do. I think I'm discovering the reasons why that might be the case.
I don't know how I keep ending up on the side of TikTok.
If you're about to sprout as much shit as I think you're about to, you are one brave woman. You're filming this on front camera too, so I know you see what we see.
Where British people are trying to step to Americans in terms of like physical violence.
Step to Americans, shut up. You're not a country that we step to, you're a country that we check up on to see how you're treating the land that we gave you. And I mean, so far you're doing a brilliant job of really fucking it up. Do you know how small we are compared to you and how much living space we have in each and every single one of your heads? You just don't see it, do you? You will eventually.
Right now it's someone with a hypothetical of 100 Americans versus 100 Brits in hand-to-hand combat who would win. And first, y'all already lost that fight in the 1700s.
Yeah, well, that wasn't America versus the UK, was it? That was the UK versus America, France, Spain, and the Netherlands. So it's not quite the same, is it?
And second, of all the things to challenge Americans on, if you wanted to have like a battle of the public schools, fair enough. But violence? Might I remind you that a song with the lyric, "We'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way," went 4 times platinum here.
Does anyone else have a clue what the fuck she's on about? I don't even have a response to what she just said because I genuinely don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Something about a song boot and an ass. I don't even know.
Look, my country's in shambles right now, but one thing I will never be is afraid of a British person.
Based off what information? Unless you've been been and saw the reality of the UK yourself, you don't have the slightest bit of clue what you're on about. You being ginger alone makes you an instant target for abuse over here. And you're American? Fucking hell, you'd have fun. The thing is, we don't even have to go to America to see what we're getting ourselves into, because
Be afraid of a Scottish woman. Trust me. We don't take shit lightly. We do in certain occasions, obviously, but come at me, really. You're more than welcome to join my Discord, Numpty Woman, or Katie Marshall 4340 on YouTube, or Madcat79 Scotty Eye on Twitch. Feel free to come by. I will show you what for.
The reality of the UK yourself. Your country is one gigantic reality TV show for the rest of the world to sit back and enjoy. I mean, we just saw the two most powerful people over there, Elon Musk and Donald Trump, the president, have a little girly Twitter argument like they don't have a fucking country to run. And Elon Musk isn't even American, he's South African. To be honest, in about 5 years' time, I can see our Prime Minister just being full fucking Romanian. If you've been here, you'd probably think he is now. No, I'm not a racist, I don't discriminate anyone from where they're from. But I'm just saying, if you walk down the street and look down the back where all the bins are, you'd be able to tell which house is Romanian based off how much shit has been dumped on the floor behind their house. And that's just a fucking fact. When you bring people from other countries to our country that are used to live in a certain type of way, that's what's going to happen. If you're going to live here, at least respect the rules that we've put in place. And if you're not going to do that and you're going to turn our country into a shithole, fuck off.
I could draft a team from my home state alone that would win that fight. I don't even need 100 people to do it. All we have is red dye 40 and violence. I live in a relatively safe city, and when I work downtown, I got an email once from security to our whole company. Hatchet Man is back, and he's angry. Stay safe.
I'm guessing it was just another crazy homeless drug addict that got fucked over by his system. Probably broke his arm but didn't have the money to pay for it to get fixed. And ever since then his life's just gone to shit. Because who needs healthcare when they have millionaires that can pay for it anyways? Because fuck everyone else, they've got the hood, haven't they?
We're having this hypothetical fight. I will send the night crew of a Waffle House, 2 Cookie Monster pajama pants girls, a butch lesbian who runs her AutoZone like the fucking Navy, any 3 random citizens of Philly, 2 women from the Bronx, a singular Samoan, 3 of my Theos, someone from Houston and a cowboy just for fun, 4 middle schoolers from any state. And honestly, I think that's all we need, but I haven't even touched on LA and Detroit. And Boston, also New Jersey.
Fuck me, you may as well just said America. She was just like, I'm gonna send, and then just began to list every place in America.
Is there anyone out there that thinks the 100 British would win? Like, I really want to know. Is anyone saying that?
Like I've already said, I'm just not fucking entertaining it. I don't have to, I'm proving why we would just by translating each point you make from American to reality.
100 Americans versus 100 British, who do you think would win? This is all over my For You page right now, and I just have a question for the British.
Fire away. No, wait, not literally, fucking hell.
I say again, 100 Americans against me, I'd win. Bring it. And I'd have American comrades on my side as well. Seriously. There is more than just English, Welsh, Northern Ireland until reunification and us Scots. You think you'd fucking win? Bring it. Seriously, I will dissuade you of that argument, by the way. Oh God, they're so delightful and cheering me up. In some ways, my country is fucking shit. But I have faith in good Scottish, Welsh, English and Irish people. And I'll still say I would fucking win against 100 Americans. Seriously.
Saying that?
Like I've already said, I'm just not fucking entertaining. Poor choice of words, really. Go ahead, I mean.
You couldn't even beat us when we only had 13 colonies.
I'm not explaining this again. Same shape, different numpty.
We had 13 colonies on horseback. Alright, we have 50 states now. Have you seen NFL football players?
Yeah, and they piss me off. Have you seen the videos of them when they arrive at the stadium and they walk to the changing rooms and they've all got on these shit suits like they're really important and they treat them like they're about to save the fucking world too and not about to play a game that's essentially made for adverts. They play like 2 minutes a time before another 10-minute ad break. It's a piss take. So if you're going to make a point by...
Fuck's sake. It wasn't the full-blown fucking British army that you were dealing with. Do you think the Crown gave a fuck? They knew you were going to fucking break away anyway. And we sent over mid-level to lower tier class soldiers for that. The upper echelons, your officers, the actual soldiers and NCOs, they were actually quite good, but they were led by fucking either incompetent bastards or absolute fucking dickheads. We knew you were going to fucking rebel. It was written on the wall. We had you for as long as we did until we actually said, fuck it, don't care. Just send over those B-tier officers led by those B-tier officers in control of some of the best soldiers the Western world has ever fucking known. We knew we were going to fucking lose you anyway. Because we sent over all the fucking radicals who are upset with the way the system works over here. You fucked off and the rest of us got fucking punished for it. Your little rebellion caused some of the most fucking regressive fucking policies this country has ever fucking seen. Do not test us. I say again, 100 Americans against this woman here, this person, I would win.
Arrive at the stadium and the walk to the changing rooms.
Comparing glamoured up American football players to the UK equivalent, which would be rugby. Ironically, a similar sport, but with less protection, less pay, less glittery suits, and more CTE. So you might want to change subject.
Have you seen Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
That's the thing, I don't think anyone's seen the real Dwayne The Rock Johnson, because everything that man does, I don't know, something just seems off. Like, it's just not the real him we're seeing. Hollywood's doing everything they fucking can to protect that man's image, because without that man, so many brands would be just fucked. So I'm just saying, next time you watch a video of Dwayne The Rock Johnson and it's coming across like a real down-to-earth conversation with his fans, pay attention to how much it seems like he's being paid to say it.
It's gonna take 10 of you just to beat The Rock. Have you seen Vin Diesel?
Oh no, she's having me on here. He's even fucking worse. He's like a shit version of The Rock. He's like the Stone.
If we put Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Vin Diesel on the front line just themselves.
Yep, you'd lose because them two can't fucking stand each other. She has to be taking the piss because she could have picked any duo in America and she decides to pick the one that famously hate each other.
That takes out 30 to 40 of you, automatically. Have you been to New York City?
Yeah, it's a shithole. It's nothing to brag about. When I first got there, I felt like I got catfished because this is not what the song said. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. That's what she said. So you can imagine how much of a shock it was when I got there and all I could smell was piss with a strong scent of weed, bin bags and rat shit. So when she says these streets will make you feel brand new, she's full of shit. They actually make you feel second hand. When I was mentioning earlier in the UK how you can tell which house is Romanian based off how much rubbish is on the floor, well in New York the entire fucking city's the bin. They just throw these big black bags full of rubbish on the street and just leave them there. That's why they have these fucking elephant-sized rats everywhere. So when Alicia says big lights will inspire you, is that after or before you get raided from a rat? I've got my own version. Now you're in New York, the streets will smell of poo, these rats will molest you. Now you're in New York. Oh, I could go on all day about that city. She's got me started now.
Have you seen Baltimore City? We are mentally unstable, alright? Have you seen our president?
It's kind of hard not to. He's on so many things that I watch. Like I stick on the UFC, there he fucking is. I checked to see if Joe Rogan's had anyone decent on his podcast. There he is again. Let's see if there's any true crime documentaries on. Oh, would you fucking look at that? Everybody knows who your president is for all the wrong reasons. And it's quite unfortunate for him because we now all know he's on the Epstein list. I mean, I've always said it, but now we've got confirmation. I'm telling you, you should start listening to me. I'm fucking right.
We're just waiting for some shit to pop off. Alright?
Oh, well, that's just clever, innit? America is the equivalent to them dickheads on a night out that have too much to drink and just start looking for trouble. Why is she bragging about this? She's basically just sat there going,
Yo, we're just fucking idiots and we're just waiting for shit to happen.
that's just fucking stupid.
So we can take out years of pent-up anger. Not to mention, we got a country full of Karens, alright? White lady, bowl cut, they will shut a whole country down.
Honestly, I'd take a UK middle-aged woman with 4 kids that's unemployed and addicted to heroin over an American Karen any day. It'd be a good fucking fight though. It'd be competitive, wouldn't it?
My suggestion is you keep that shit on your side of the ocean and don't bring that.
Lovely American comrade, or lovely American lady. I will use they, them. My lovely American person. Have you not met a Scottish person in your life at all? Seriously, our disdain for our actual government, our actual way of living here in the UK. If you want to hear gripes or just raging at life in general, come my way. I can show you how much I fucking despise my government. Westminster government. Place in my heart for the Scottish government, obviously. But the way we are living now has been told to us throughout the fucking centuries. No, you stay in this lane, you do not deserve blah 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 and blah and blah. We're fed up of fucking hearing that. I will say again, 100 Americans against me, I'd win.
Lady, bowl cut, they will shut a whole country down.
Honestly, I'd take a UK middle-aged woman with 4 kids that's unemployed and
Shit over here. You don't want this smoke. I promise you, you don't.
We don't want that smoke. It's ironic she mentions that because we've actually built structures that don't go up in smoke. So if we're talking LA smoke, yeah, you can fucking keep it. So her arguments to why they would win was because New York's a shithole. They have The Rock and Vin Diesel.
Where do you think you got your fire and your impetus to be this fucking brazen? You got it from us British. So infuriating.
President's a clown and they have Karens. Is that convincing to anybody? I know, that fuck with America, they have Vin Diesel. Oh shit.
Yeah, they just said 100 Americans versus 100 British people. Bitch, all we gotta do is send Siki, Christian, and Jocelyn and we good.
Oh, that's great. That's really great. But I have no fucking idea what you just said. All I heard was,
we good.
that's all I heard. We're not good. I mean, I could ask AI to translate that for me, but even AI would be like, mate, honestly, I don't have a fucking clue.
We gonna push straight 1 to Harry Potter ass. What the fuck is y'all talking about? You don't even gotta do nothing. Just saying them 3 motherfuckers and we good.
Love, listen to me, right? There's a reason why this video didn't take off like you wanted it to. Because no one has the slightest fucking idea what you're saying. I had something along the lines of they're going to push something into Harry Potter's ass. I don't know. Harry Potter, that fictional movie franchise about wizards. You need to understand that the films that you watch on telly, they're not real, alright? If we was to base your entire country off the show Friends, I'm sure we'd like you. But we've got enough common sense to realise from what you see on your TikTok For You page or the films that you watch isn't the real world. I'm not watching anymore of this woman. What else we got?
100 Americans versus 100 Brits. And I'm sorry, but why is this even a question?
I don't know, mate, but that's probably the only thing I'm going to agree with you on. Why is this even a question?
My biscuit and bean eating buddies. I love you, but it's never gonna happen.
Well, we don't love you. We can't fucking stand you.
Like you realize we've been down this road before.
Oh, you silly, silly boy. Are you really going to make yourself look stupid by going down the
We beat you in the 1700s.
path? Are you going to do that? Remember, this is what they've been taught in school. Americans fully believe that they won the war and they were just too much for us. But anyone who knows anything at all knows back then, if we really wanted to, we could fuck you up. But we had bigger problems to deal with, that problem being the rest of the fucking world. But please continue in the English language that you are speaking how this went down.
And if you're not aware, then I guess I'll just fill you in, my little spicy food skeptic. It didn't go well for you.
What, is this him trying to be real cheeky and witty with his passive insults? To be fair, I wouldn't even call that an insult. I mean, we can go insult for insult. Spicy food skeptic, okay, I'll go for school shooter fanatic. Let me know whose was better, it's your opinion.
You see, a bunch of 20-year-old kids got together and they wrote this thing called the Declaration of Independence. They started this thing called the Revolutionary War, and it happened around the year, I don't know, 1776. Y'all outnumbered us 4-1, but we beat you.
Ah, fuck, you really have no idea. It's probably not even his fault, it's what he's been taught to believe. But what you need to understand is that America just wasn't that important. We was fighting multiple wars at that time. If we knew back then that you'd start acting like a set of clueless dickheads, I'm sure we'd have pulled troops out from the other wars to make sure you didn't fucking win. If someone...
Again, I'll say we sent our B-tier people, B-tier commanders, essentially, captains above the lieutenants. Sorry, my lovely lieutenants, I love yous. You are amazing, but you're basically treated like just a standard pro, unfortunately. So captains and above, we sent the B tier of them over, and some of the best fucking NCOs the planet has ever fucking seen. And we give you a run for your money, by the way. You broke away, but like I say, you were already going in that fucking direction for like 50 years before your fucking your revolution. How many different ways can I actually describe that? Little war of rebellion. I say again, I have American comrades, I have American friends. I love them desperately. They know my feelings on the situation. Really. I say again, 100 Americans against me, I'd win.
America! Now, admittedly, I've had my fair share of opinions about the place. I say what really does my head in is when they talk about themselves like the world evolves around just them. And they constantly say, American child at school. Fuck, he's got a gun!
I feel like these foods aren't very British, though. Like,
why are they see-through like that?
I don't know, love. Just get over it. You bite into it, it's nostalgia, it's happiness. I used to have them all the time when I was a kid. I was actually shitting fossils, they had that much. You can discover it.
Damn.
Ah, fuck, you really have no idea. It's probably not even his fault, it's what he's been taught to believe. But what you need to understand is that America just wasn't that important. We was fighting multiple wars at that time. If we knew back then that you'd start acting like a set of clueless dickheads, I'm sure we'd have pulled troops out from the other wars to make sure you didn't fucking win. If someone had a time machine back then and came to the year 2025 and saw what was happening, they'd just come back and say to everyone, boys, listen, I've seen what this place is going to end up like. And this agreement about this whole independence shit, don't fucking do it, it's not worth it. I've seen how bad it gets. A paedophile is going to be running the country. Do not agree to this shit.
Called you the redcoats, we probably should have called you the brown pants.
Ha! That's really shit.
Should have called you the brown pants.
I've mentioned this before because I feel as though I have to, because I never seem to really bring it up for some reason, but Vietnam, you got involved in a war that had nothing to do with you, realise you're losing, and then fucks off. And Vietnam were that confident and were having so much fun with it, they even got the women involved. You can imagine they probably just went, this is fucking easy. Ladies, you want to jump in, get involved? Honestly, you don't have to worry about it. They're fucking idiots. You'll be able to take them.
Y'all proved that it was somehow possible to colonize half the world and not come away with a decent recipe. So 100 Americans versus 100 Brits? Give me Americans a billion times out of 10.
Well, if it's...
You're basing that on a false assumption, my dude. Really. We did adopt lots of the cuisine from the places we had literally stolen. I'm not an imperialist, by the way. Some of us do actually eat what you would class as ethnic food. I call it food. It is delicious and tasty. And please don't put actual olives. I struggle to eat them. The skin gets stuck in my teeth. But lots of us actually eat the cuisine from the places we had conquered. Oh, God damn it. At least I've got Americans on my side who can educate people. It is good.
Out of 10, the maximum would be 10, so mathematically that is...
I had a time machine back then and came to the year 2025 and saw what was happening. They just come back and say to everyone, boys, listen, I've seen what this place is going to end up like. And this agreement about this whole independence shit, don't fucking do it. It's not worth it. I've seen how bad it gets. A paedophile is going to be running the country. Do not agree to this shit.
Called you the redcoats, we probably should have called you the brown pants.
Ha! That's really shit.
Should have called you the brown pants.
I've mentioned this before because I feel as though I have to, because they never seem to really...
Rejoice! Some random geek is lurking in the void. Watch out for the tardigrades, geek. Hello, hello. Mwah. Much appreciation to Some Random Geek. Please, people, go and check out Some Random Geek. They are based. They are awesome. Another American who's on my side.
Bring it up for some reason, but Vietnam, you got involved in a war that had nothing to do with you, realised you're losing, and then fucked off. And Vietnam were that confident and were having so much fun with it, they even got the women involved. You can imagine they probably just went, this is fucking easy. Ladies, you want to jump in, get involved? Honestly, you don't have to worry about it. They're fucking idiots. You'll be able to take them.
Y'all proved that it was somehow possible to colonize half the world and not come away with a decent recipe. So 100 Americans versus 100 Brits? Give me Americans a billion times out of 10.
Well, if it's out of 10, the maximum would be 10, so mathematically that is not correct. I expect no different.
25 Americans versus 100 Brits? Give me 9.5 times out of 10. We might tie one time.
Okay, he's figured out his rating system, that's good. I don't even have to say anything, it's just funny to watch at this point.
Even one American. He's sneaking out at least one win, but I'm taking the over. God bless the USA.
Oh, they still say that, do they?
God bless America.
I wonder how many times it's going to take for him to say that, for him to realise that God's not blessing America, it's not happening. I reckon someone in the UK years ago, in like the 1600s, said God bless the United Kingdom, and everyone just went, mate, no, it don't work, we've tried it, it's a load of bollocks. If God is real, he needs to test America, not fucking bless them. God, if you're out there, just run some tests on them, find out what went wrong. Anyways, I'm going to call it a day there. God, I'm excited for the comments on this one. I get a mixture of Americans in my comments. I've noticed that I am attracting the normal ones with common sense, so I get a lot of the comments.
I'm American and I agree with this guy.
I have more talent in my pinky than you.
Shut the fuck up now. A lot of you wanted me to react to dance mums, and I understand why, because I'm already aware this cult, I don't know if it's a cult, but from the clips I've seen over the years, it comes across very culty. Now, for those who have lived a life without knowing this show, I'll give you a quick rundown, it won't take too long. It's essentially a reality TV show in America, obviously, and it basically follows these mums, I use the term mums very, very lightly, and the daughters take part in these kids' dance shows. It was run by a woman called Abby Lee Miller, who not too long ago actually spent time in prison for fraud, so that's always great, innit, to have on your children. Such a great role model. The show first aired in 2011 and ended in 2019. But no, sorority's back now with a fresh new cast, because that's what was needed. Just another batch of kids to be dictated by another criminal. We do love America.
Damn it. Reverb. Sorry. Rejoice. Your wild Scottish Marxist is back in the chat. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. That was delightful. Thank you, Ethan. Very much appreciated. 100 Americans against me. I'm still saying I would win. So let's do a poll. poll. I will wait for the poll results. Hello. Quite a fun question, I think. Super hobby! Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm fine. Yeah. Just the acid reflux. Ouch. I'm used to it. Hi, Brody. Hello. Rejoice, comrades. Brody is here. Hi, Brody. How are you doing? Oh, would you love to see the best palette ever? Put out here. Ah, where is it? Please participate in the poll if you can, Brody. Nah. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully I've let them cool down a bit so I can actually hear my video. Bring it. Please be nice. I will play it again. Go to history. Rejoice, comrades! Limey Redneck has arrived. Hi, Limey. Mwah. Hello, hello, hello. Great to see you. How you doing? I'll show it again. I will leave my chart.
100 Americans versus 100 Brits. Who wins? Anyone else just really sick of seeing that?
100 Brits versus 100 Americans.
100 Americans versus 100 Americans.
The Brits don't understand how many flavors of around and find out America has.
Proud to be an American.
Now this whole trend that's happening, who wins, the Americans or the Brits, just getting a bit out of hand. As a Brit, I wish we never even got involved in this with them, because now it's just become really cringe to be a part of. And I hold my hands up for contributing to it. I'm sorry, I should have read the situation a bit better. I wasn't expecting it to become what it's become. I'm not even talking about the who wins part anymore. The annoying part is the arguments that are being made to why America would win. And it's got to the point where it's just getting too much. So now we have a shit ton of videos out there of Americans making absolutely no sense at all.
I just saw a video that said 100 Americans versus 100 British people.
Already it's like, don't even bother explaining, mate. I can just tell this is going to be a fucking headache.
You know the Americans would win. Are you kidding me? We literally hate British people with a passion for no reason.
What, and we just fucking adore you, do we?
Actually, there's very valid reasons. First of all, y'all come in here and you say, why is there so much soda?
We don't say that. I don't think I've ever said that when I go over there. Believe me, there's way more bigger things that hit you as a culture shock.
We literally hate British people with a passion for no reason.
An interesting take, I guess. I'll be back momentarily, comrades. Thank you, Lemmy Redneck, for being here. Hello, hello. I will be back. I am back. Rejoice. Shall we continue? Enjoy Nevada, Limey.
What, and we just fucking adore you, do we?
Actually, there's very valid.
Then how much soda there is. Like, why is New York City actually a shithole that's full of scary homeless people that just shout at you all the time? Or why is it when you buy anything from the shop, the tax gets added to the price when you go to pay for it? It's a piss take. You buy your drink and you're like, oh, it's $2, that's not bad. And then when you go to pay for it, it's now $5. No matter what you buy, the end price is always going to be a surprise. I can't imagine what it's like to do your weekly or monthly shop in America. How can you keep track of how much you've spent when the price that's been advertised isn't the fucking price? There's also a lot more we think of when we get there, but I'm going to keep all that shit in my back pocket for when I need to use it. And I can't imagine it's going to be too long until I do.
When it's literally the soda freaking aisle, dum-dum! Like, are you kidding me?
It's crazy I was trying to prove that America would win whilst
Yeah. Land of the free and home of pure delusion. Sir, with all that in mind, let's watch some fully grown women and a convict argue over a kid's
land of the free and home of pure delusion. Sir, with all that in mind, let's watch some fully grown women and a convict argue over a kid's dance show. Okay, I have no context on why they're all so shocked, but I hope it's for the reason that she brought a child that's wearing, well, absolutely next to nothing. This is what you can expect for the course of this video, a lot of why is this happening?
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Where only an idiot would open a door when they heard music playing.
And here comes Gobshite. I think this was filmed before she was convicted, but as you're about to see, the signs were there. This woman's one nasty cow.
I didn't hear music or else I wouldn't open the door. So.
Fuck me. I started to think these women aren't shocked. They just can't pull any other expression other than this.
Become a Madame Tussauds to the point that wax figure
just because of all the shit they put in the face, they start to look not human. They actually start to become a Madame Tussauds to the point the wax figure looks more real than them.
We just gotta get moving.
Okay, well we're gonna go ahead and walk to the stage. Alright. Ava wanted to say good luck to the girls. It's good, we got it.
Yeah, that's good, we got it.
She's not talking to you. You're not the one that's about to dance, and from looking at you, it's a good job you're not. It's one of them shows where the parents tried to live their dreams for their own kids because they was too lazy or just shit to do it themselves. And now they can use the daughters to do it whether they like it or not, because let's be honest, they don't have a choice. At the end of the day, the kids are the ones dancing, but these mums just can't seem to keep the fucking mouth shut. They're honestly the fucking worst.
I think Jeanette is a fool. I think she's trying to intimidate, but she is pretty pathetic. Maddie has gone against her and won every time. So just accept it and move on.
They talk like it's them doing it. They don't do fuck all. If the kid does win, you won't hear from the kid, you'll hear from the mums, and believe me, you'll fucking hear him.
I was only 12 years old.
Okay, well, what the fuck?
When I realised my mum's a bitch. Okay, wow, what the fuck? My version's actually better. That's a strange song. Did it say newspaper or newspaper? I can't tell if she's saying newspaper or newspaper. I hope it's news.
I thought Maddie was beautiful. She looked like something special.
Now into our class division junior solo category, infant place.
You could just tell the kids are trying not to look at the mum, just intensely staring at him in the crowd like, yeah, you better fucking win, sweetie. Yeah. You can tell they're shitting themselves. Not if they win or not, because the mums aren't going to shut up regardless. They're just not looking forward to the aftermath.
There's a kid that just won one division, level-wise. How can she be in two different levels? What is going on? There's definitely an error.
It's a kid's dance show, Abby. You gotta give it a rest, love.
Second place.
The face on her, fucking hell. Yeah, she looks like someone I wouldn't want to speak to or just approach in general.
Someone special, Maddie.
Wow, look at this raw disappointment. Fucking hell. I'd say try and look happy, but I honestly don't think that'd be much better. And I think all the kids would just know by looking at your face. They'd just be like, yeah, I'm fucked, when all they see is this. They'd just be like, girls, look at my mum, she's gonna fucking kill me. Then all I did was not come first.
And in first place, the Myth of the Mermaid, Ava.
Jesus, the arms on her. Look at the size of them. Even she's like, okay, that's a bit tight, you can let go now. Women that have muscles scare me, because they all look like, well, like that. I just don't want to be with a woman that has calluses on her hands. That'd be painful.
What is this? It's a joke.
Guess what? The judges hear her. Like, that's disrespectful to them.
They had given out the overall high scores, then they took them back, then they were giving them out again. Nothing else, the man said, could be taken seriously.
And so it shouldn't. They're infants. Who gives a fuck? Just clap your hands, say well done, and get the fuck out of there. That's exactly what I'd do. I wouldn't even be there, if I'm being honest. Here they come, the fucking reservoir slaps.
Welcome to Nationals, you guys.
Are you guys lost?
I think we have to go through here to go to our dressing room.
We're back.
This is what I think of you.
Ah, here we go. Abby's about to blow both physically and mentally. Watch, I guarantee it. I mean, look at her face. She's about to pop.
That's what you call gutter trash. Gutter trash.
What is that? That's more offensive because of how shit that is. If someone called me that, I don't know how I'd feel.
You're gutter trash.
Yeah, well, wait, what? I'm what? Is that something you say, or did you just make that up?
The only reason they're in here is because they know they're not going to beat us in dancing. They got to beat us with their mouths.
Honestly, we think that Kalani is the entire team. Everybody else can pack it up and go home.
That's just fantastic, innit? Just tell the rest of the kids how worthless they are in front of the face. Good little morale boost for a minute. You see, this is why we end up with people like JoJo Siwa, because she came from this show. And have you seen how she's ended up? It's not a fucking surprise, is it, when she's growing up around shit like this?
I disagree with that. Wait a second, you've gone too far now.
You've gone too far now.
Oh, it's just one constant picture of these women. It's not like a regular person. Like the way we'd say it, like, you've gone too far now. Like, you see how my voice adapts to the word that I'm saying? Doesn't happen with these women. It's just one constant pitch that gets louder as the sentence goes on. And then so it comes out as,
You've gone too far now.
you have to make sure to scream as well, because every single one of these women love the sound of their own voice. And they're the only people that like it.
Come on, Hawk.
Fucking crap out of me. I done dancing as a child. I done fencing as a child as well. As a teenager. I've done swimming. I've done chess. I've done volleyball and tennis. I haven't played badminton. I would never, ever put my child through that. To be interacting with these sort of individuals? No. No. Don't get me wrong, these people are in different communities throughout the globe, obviously, but Christ's sake, these dance mums are truly fucking toxic. I love dancing, I do. I might not be able to move as well as I used to, but I do still dance every now and again. Why do these people exist?
At a certain point, that was wrong.
Kalani is the whole team.
Kathy, I've given you a lot of respect, but right there you crossed the line, and you know it.
This is just so uncomfortable and awkward for the kids. They'll probably like each other and they're just having to sit there whilst the mums argue over which one's better at dancing. They're probably just thinking, for fuck's sake, mum, please stop talking. I'm happy with second place, just stop fucking talking. I'm the one that's dancing.
I am allowed to have my
You're
opinion.
allowed to.
But nobody wants your opinion. Nobody cares about your opinion. You're nothing.
Talk about
They've awoken the beast.
Go! Get out of here! Go!
Get used to that smack talk, because you're going to have a lot of that in jail.
Wait, what? So they all knew about this whilst I was filming? Are you having a laugh? I was under the impression that they stopped the show as soon as they found out she was smuggling money in from different countries. But no, gotta get that content in, kids. Listen to Abby, alright? Well, she's going to prison. Listen, do you want to get fucking paid or not?
feed your kid! Go! Nobody cares about you! Go!
Abby, calm down. That blood pressure is skyrocketing right now.
Good Lord. Lay down in a casket 6 feet under and you might look good.
I don't know how you fucking dare. I don't even know what's happened to you. I think that's one of the worst I've seen. How do you even get hair like that? It's like she stuck a horse's tail on her head. Surely that's a wig. That can't be real. I feel sorry for the child that has to call hair mum, because that is one stone-faced cow.
Kathy's involved. She goes crazy.
Why does Kathy get to her so bad? To me, Kathy looks like a child.
I think she just knows where to pick. She knows how to get to her.
Not had a fucking peep from one of the kids yet, and they're the ones dancing. I don't get why this had so many seasons. It's just mums making a living from arguing with each other over whose kid dances better, whilst the kids just sit there listening to the other mums chat shit about them.
Man, you guys are gluttons for punishment. You just stand in here.
We just want to congratulate you. We just want to congratulate you.
Well, thank you.
An amazing job.
Well, thank you, but you gotta admit it probably stings a little bit.
They can't just be normal, can they? You always just have to add a little bit of cut in there. Like normal people would just go, well, they just go, wouldn't they?
Shut your fat mouth! You're not gonna ruin this day for me! No way!
See you in jail, honey.
But yeah, you see what I mean? Win or lose, you always find a reason just to fucking scream at each other. Yeah, I'm not going to ruin this day for me because it's all about me. But yeah, fuck the kids who actually won the thing in the first place. They're not important because it's all about me.
Your tail between your legs and waddle on home!
Get your dead ass out of my face.
Do I talk about that? Yeah, fuck it, we'll talk about it.
Do I talk about that? Yeah, fuck it, we'll talk about it. I mean, I kind of have to, because that was a lot. She's a nutter, isn't she? They probably just played that clip for the jury in court, and at that point they all just went, yeah, she's guilty. I love where I've paused it right now. Look at this woman's face. She's in literal shock. To be fair, I feel as though she did that to me, I'd be like that. I just go home, get in the shower, and just sit in the corner with cold water on, just shivering like this. Just having flashbacks of a fat ass bulldozing towards me while she's screaming. You know it's bad when it's making these women pull a face of genuine emotion. Do you know how hard it must have been for our face muscles to project that facial expression? It's probably stuck there now though.
Go away. Give me this.
Okay, that's aggressive. But she's understandably going through a lot right now after what just happened to her, so... It happened so quickly, like she didn't even think about it, she just kind of did it. She just went, give me here, full 180, just fucking lobbed it without even looking at who she's throwing it at. I mean, she could have knocked the kid clean out, but she don't give a fuck, someone's getting it. Let me just see that again. Great technique as well, like she turned the hip over and everything, fair play. I will say this about Americans, like they can throw, like really good. I don't know if you've ever tried to throw in American football, like it looks easy, even when you see it done in person, it's like, oh, is that it? And I try and do it, and it's like a wet fart, it just doesn't go anywhere. When I was over there, I was playing some American football, which by the way, we need to change that name as well. I'd rather you call it tampon rugby, it's much more suitable. But anyways, there was this American that was just launching these American footballs and was fucking flying, and he just kept saying to me, it's
all technique, man, you just run with it. On God, no cap, OG.
So I did exactly what he said, I watched him do it as well, so I knew I won't fucking up. It's gonna go anywhere. It's still a fucking awful sport, but I mean, I'm impressed by how far you can throw it.
I'm not gonna be in the
Oh shit, she's only gone and hit Horsetail there, doesn't she? This isn't actually a bad matchup, but I reckon Horsetail has the mental edge at the moment.
I'm not.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! And you're not gonna go after me! You just punched me! You're touching me! You punched me!
And here comes another one. Wow, I've managed to pause this at the worst time for these women. I wouldn't say that's the greatest sad profile I've ever seen. She pulled the wrong face at the wrong time, didn't she? Her chin's actually inside of her neck. I didn't even know that was possible. And then we've got this woman, this Adele lookalike. To be honest, I wouldn't say Adele lookalike. That's like disrespect to the highest, innit? She's more of a deli sandwich. She pretty much got in Horsetail's way to get involved in the argument. She felt left out. She essentially just stuck her arm out in front of her thinking, go on, fucking touch me, I want to be involved. And all she was waiting for is just to feel a slight graze, just touch her arm. As soon as that happened, that's it, game over. She's now involved. It's a bit strange how she went from not being involved, like not saying anything, to all of a sudden just screaming in her face. All these women are just like ticking time bombs, just waiting to go off.
Oh my God, don't you care anymore. Go, walk, walk. I got it. Walk.
Wash your fat asses out of here, bitches. Okay, get those wrinkles fixed, bitch.
Anyways, kids, how did the dance go? Do you know what I mean? They should make a version of this show where the mums have to get off their fat ass and do some dancing. Like, maybe the stage would have to be supported by concrete pillars just in case it fucking collapses. But, I mean, watching these dance would be a fucking spectacle. It would just be out of breath women sweating, almost throwing up from raising a leg.
I'm fucked. I'm not doing it now.
And then the kids can give him shit like, what are you doing, you fat cow? That one good enough. Get on the stage now and win.
The group loses again this week. I'm finished.
Oh, if you get done for fraud, which you did, and now you are finished, so that's ironic.
This episode is for jailbirds, and that's a little scary to think about. I think you just have to set aside the jailbirds and focus more on the dance and really getting into it and acting.
But instead, you'll be focused on the stone-faced slappers in the audience, just staring at you like, you better fucking win this, alright? And why is this the first time we're hearing from a child? Even the mum probably is telling her what to say behind the camera, you know what I mean? You can tell by your face, she's like, Mummy, was that okay?
Can we retake that actually? She needs more eyeliner. It's smudging off a little bit. Come here. Yeah, that's better. That's fucking better. I'll make a bit more lipstick for you. There you go. Bit of foundation. Perfect.
Chloe, that's a Grand Prix a second. You're not hitting that. Slow down.
You fucking do it! To be fair, I see why you're not, because you won't be able to get back up. She'll probably have an asthma attack. And I reckon if she did, everyone would just leave her and pretend like they thought it was a part of the show. Help. Is she okay? Yeah, it's a part of the performance. She's fine. It's all good. No, I think she's dead. I can't feel her.
Oh, you are finished, so that's ironic.
This episode is for jailbirds, and that's a little scary to think about. I think you just have to set aside the jailbirds part and focus more on the dance and really getting into it and acting.
But instead, you'll be focused on the stern-faced slappers in the audience, just staring at you like, you better fucking win this, alright? And why is this the first time we're hearing from a child? Even the mum probably is telling her what to say behind the camera, you know what I mean? You can tell by your face, she's like, Mummy, was that okay?
Can we retake that actually? She needs more eyeliner. It's smudging off a little bit. Come here. Yeah, that's better. That's fucking better. I'll make a bit more lipstick for you. There you go. Bit of foundation. Perfect.
Chloe, that's a Grand Prix a second. You're not hitting that. Slow down.
You fucking do it! To be fair, I see why you're not, because you won't be able to get back up. She'll probably have an asthma attack. And I reckon if she did, everyone would just leave her and pretend like they thought it was a part of the show. Help! Help! Is she okay? Yeah, it's a part of the performance. She's fine. It's all good. No, I think she's dead. I can't feel the pulse.
We're in New Jersey. We're at Starbound. You are the national champions, but I'll tell you what, a lot of these really talented studios were not at the Nationals in Lake Tahoe. So I think you have your work cut out for you today.
Just a simple, come on, girls, do your best. You've got this. Will be a bit more encouraging, wouldn't it? But it's always good to have that little bit extra pressure on the poor little fuckers. You know, that'll really make them perform to the highest standard.
I think our girls have way more technique than what is put in this dance.
Pulse.
We're in New Jersey. We're at Starbound. You are the national champions, but I'll tell you what, a lot of these really talented studios were not at the Nationals in Lake Tahoe. So I think you have your work cut out for you today.
Just a simple, come on, girls, do your best. You've got this. Will be a bit more encouraging, wouldn't it? But it's always good to have that little bit extra pressure on the poor little fuckers. You know, that'll really make them perform to the highest standard.
I think our girls have way more technique than what is put in this dance.
Abby's putting all this pressure on us that we have to win this competition because we're the national champions.
Yeah, which only a small percentage of the population knows you as. The rest of the world knows you as them crazy mum's kids. All this work they put in is just overshadowed by these women anyways, so you're pissing in the wind, really. I don't like this. It seems illegal.
I love the number. I couldn't believe the acting going on there.
What I want to know is how many pedos are probably in the audience. Essentially fucking presenting it to them like, here you go, have fun. If anything, they should be playing with dolls, not pretending to be the pussycat dolls. Fucking hell, even the cheering is unlistenable. They're probably not even cheering for the kids, they're cheering for themselves.
Oh my god, I'm so great. You see that? That's my daughter. Y'all all good at trash.
I can't get over that insult.
I'm pretty much on the edge of my seat right now. My palms are sweating and my butt's shaking, which is what happens when I get nervous.
Just didn't need to know that, and now I'm sad that I do. I think what she's saying is she gets nervous farts. You ever get them when you're nervous? You just can't stop farting, it's kind of uncontrollable. So can you imagine the smell in that room? Just loads of grufty middle-aged woman farts. Oh. It's just another distraction for the kids as well. They'll be on stage and it'll take a good minute for the particles to reach them, but when it does, they just gotta keep it together. While tears are just streaming down the face, trying not to puke.
You guys ready for some awards or what? Oh yeah!
There we go, we got our first full view of the crowd, and it is just really sad, isn't it? I feel sorry for the men there, because there's probably about two options that there could be. A dad that's just been forced to attend, or a nonce. I don't think there's any other possibility unless the kid has two dads, if you get what I'm saying. Like these here, they're dads, because they're sat next to the wife. But the guy on the end here with the baseball cap, it doesn't look great, does it? It really doesn't.
In 10th place, Abby Lee Dance Company.
I was very humiliated. Maybe the judges didn't get it. That's their right. That's what you get when you go to competition.
Now the kid's probably shitting herself. Imagine like a regular normal human attended this show not knowing what these women are like, and when they announce 10th place they're kind of clapping, being real happy, like well done, and then they look around and everyone else is just sat there looking like they're about to murder the child. They're just like, what's going on? What's happened? Are you all okay? No, she's dead to me.
Congratulations. In all sincerity, we just wanted to congratulate you on 10th place.
You little weirdo. Is your ass still flopping or has that settled down now?
Thank you. We're proud of ourselves. Thank you.
And congratulations on 1 point better.
She's crying. She's actually crying.
You are Satan! My entire reputation of this humiliated.
Nah, I think you did a good job of that yourself by smuggling money into your country. Again, such a great confidence booster for the kids, isn't it? Like, she's just sat there crying her eyes out, saying that these kids have humiliated her whilst looking and acting the way she does. But I was interested to see what Abby's up to now, to see what's going on in her life. And I came to find out that she actually had cancer and recovered from it. And as much as I think she's a bitch, it's good to hear, innit? No one deserves to go through cancer, but she's looking like a completely different woman now.
Could there be a Dance Moms revival in the mix?
A Dance Mums revival? Yeah, he looks like the type of guy that would watch Dance Mums in a fucking onesie whilst drinking a hot chocolate, doesn't he?
And would you be a part of it if the right deal came to mind?
That's Abby. How mental's that? It doesn't even remotely look like the woman who was shaking her ass earlier. How the fuck is that hair?
There is a season 9 in the works.
Oh.
Yes. Not a revival, but a season 9.
A season 9, and
continuing the journey.
You'll be heavily involved?
Yes.
So she's back, even though it doesn't look like she's back, because that's a totally different human. I'm sure she'll find her feet again, and season 9's actually already out. If you want me to watch that, let me know, and I'll think about doing it, okay? I'm not promising anything. But yeah, I'm going to end it here, and I've actually been working on this new dance move. Wait, just tell me what you think. I don't know what I'm doing. What is that smell?
My butt's shaking.
I will be back at 11 p.m. I will see you then.